Hey there, welcome back to episode 10. That was a little too close. Whoa, hello, buddy. I thought this place was lit up, but apparently it's not. Anyway, welcome back to another episode. This is episode 10, I believe. In this episode, I do have something to show you. Well, I think part of something to show you. You see, I thought it might be a really good idea to push this mountain back a little bit, and we can't even see it, it's so massive. Let me go back a little bit further. I thought it might be a good idea to put, wait, where is it? Might be a good idea to push this mountainside back a little bit and build a small little retaining wall here to build a couple more buildings up top. And I do like the idea. The problem is, of course, that I think I've built the wall too far out and it's kind of impeding everything. You almost lose a bit of scenery as you're walking past because it's so imposing and you really miss what's on top. Not only am I going to make it a little bit lower, but I'm also going to push the wall back just by a couple of blocks. Unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to tear down the wall I've already put up, but that shouldn't take too long. I do have a beacon somewhere around here. There you go, right there. I'm going to try this again and see if the second result is a little bit better than the first result. Also, did I say welcome back to the to another episode? Yeah, I did, but I thought I'd say it again. Welcome back to another episode. Also, I did have some gradients going in the wall that I was building up. However, I think I've gone a little bit too dark at the bottom. It's contrasting really badly with this building here, and it's not really contrasting well with anything around it. So I'm going to lighten this up a little bit. Maybe I'll start with the tough first and then make my way up to the lighter blocks as I get there. But I think we're going to stop right about that level, right about here. Everything above that needs to come out, and because I'm going to be changing all of this, everything below it needs to come out. So let me just get rid of this wall really quickly. And I do apologize about the bad quality. I am almost certain that YouTube compression, because of the raindrops, is making this look absolutely awful right now. This here is significantly better than what I had before. I'm more than happy with this. It gives me a nice big platform to build some kind of a building on, and it also gives me a bit of a perspective. From over here, if you're walking through, you can see we've got the edge of the cliff there, but just below we've got our little raised island, raised patch of ground with our retaining wall. I feel like this building does have to be a little bit unique, and I have put a bit of a doorway there just to give me some idea of what you'll see as you come out. And I think that coming out into that is quite a view. I'm really excited to get something built in that location. I'm going to take a little bit just to think about what I really want this to look like. I'm also going to consider the future aspects. Now we have this kind of bare wall right here, and I kind of want to do the same thing that I've done in this patch, which is build another retaining wall up in this section and then put another building up there. And that will bring us more towards the back of this section. I am calling this the back. It'll give us a little bit more of an idea of how I can start to develop this area here. And I really think this area, with all these little slopes, I think this area could be something quite magnificent, but it will really all depend on whether or not I can do it. But I'm going to give it a really good go. I'm going to go get some more firework rockets before I run out, and let's start building something in this patch here. I think I'm almost finished this build now. I have a fairly nice perspective from over here of a new building, and I have tried to add like a few more different colors in. So we've got the, I think that's called light blue terracotta or blue terracotta or something, even though I'm almost positive it's actually purple. Maybe I'm colorblind, I don't know. I also have a few additional features I want to put on the outside. We've got a lot of empty space around in certain areas, including the back. The back is actually just a large white wall, and that's because I wanted the interior wall to be white, but I didn't want to take up 2 blocks of space just to have a white interior. As for the interior, I haven't really done anything here yet, other than just put a couple of rooms in. I should probably add some light to this. I'm pretty sure that's not lit up. Sorted. And I also just realized that I've completely missed this piece. Let me just mow the lawns, and that will do for now.
I did put a pattern in here right before I put these walls up. Realized as I was putting the walls up that my pattern's basically non-existent anymore. But that's okay, it still looks alright regardless. And just like last time, I think we're sticking with the theme of recording when it is raining. So that's cool. Now you might wonder why I don't put time lapses in for the buildings, the retaining walls. And that's really quite simple. It's because I free flow almost everything I do. And if I was to make a time lapse, it would mostly just be me placing blocks and removing them and replacing them and removing them and moving things around, building up a building to tear half of it down to reconstruct it. We're talking, I think this building's taken me at least 4 hours to get to this state. And I've probably still got at least an hour or two left of work to really get some of the more finicky details in it. And I just don't think that is worthy of putting through into a time lapse, mainly because the time it would take me to actually edit that time lapse down into something usable wouldn't really provide any extra content for you, and it would be a huge amount of work to try and edit something like that down to something that doesn't really add too much to it anyway. But maybe in future I will take you through a little bit of the process of what I would do to build. Now, I thought that this area here, where you kind of come through to the front of the house, was a little bit narrow. I still think it is. I may just round off this wall a little bit more here, just to add a little bit more space around this side. So maybe removing these here even will just make that a little bit more open. I do plan on being able to get to this building from the other side. I am going to have small passageway or small road, no, footpath leading through here. I could build a small staircase going from down here all the way up to the top to the front door maybe. That could help with making it look a little bit more open, a little bit more accessible. And maybe I will do that. Maybe I will terrain a little bit more around here and make it look like a natural set of stairs. I'm not sure. I'm going to spend the next couple of hours just putting in the little details and things like that around this build, especially on the side walls where it does look a little bit empty. And I'm going to add some infrastructure stuff to that. The back wall is probably going to stay plain because I'm going to put a retaining wall up here anyway. So you're probably not going to be able to see any of that. So let me just finish what I've got. Apparently I'm a slime farm genius because this slime farm was full again the next time I came to see it. And now I feel like I am absolutely rolling in slime ball. Oh yeah, and I needed some fines. In other news, I completed this build as best as I'm going to. I think it looks pretty good, although maybe I'll just add something onto that back wall to make it not appear just like an empty white space. Let me take you through for a little tour. Beautiful front door, paintings in the hallway. Here we go, we've got a nice lounge area, TV with some speakers, and a couple of chairs, and a nice view of the outside. This way we have a kitchen. Again, just kind of like the last house. There's a kitchen. This time we have a sink with water in it. Throwback to the other kitchen that doesn't have any water in the sink. We also have a little pantry which is completely empty because no one lives here. And well, I have a small confession to make. Let me show you. I didn't do anything upstairs. It's all just empty. There's not even a staircase to get up here, so even if you wanted to, you couldn't get up here from inside the house. You have to fly. Anyway, moving quickly on from that, I've started building my second retaining wall up here. I've been carving out little bits of the mountain to try and get an idea of exactly where the wall needs to be placed to make it look alright with the mountain. I think I'm in a pretty good spot right there. I'm going to flatten out a little bit more of this terrain and then just put another retaining wall just up there. More importantly, we have a wool farm, and you know what? It turns out I'm an absolute idiot because I forgot that grass doesn't grow unless there is light. So this whole bottom row was almost doing nothing the whole time. When I think maybe when the sun was out, it was functioning, and it looks like all of my grass is actually growing now. Some of these were at light level 0. They weren't doing anything. And according to the Wikipedia, the best light level is 9 or above, with the sun being the best possible light source that you can get. So I've chucked a bunch of sea lanterns up there just to make sure it's all nice and bright now, and everything is sitting closer to 11 or 12 light levels. So everything is above 9 now, which means that the farm is working way better than it was before, and I'm waiting for some results to come through for that. Regardless of the fact that it wasn't working very well in the first place, this is incredibly full. It's been absolutely game-changing having my simulation distance increased to 20 chunks instead of the original 12 chunks or something, because the whole time I've been over here working on this build and bartering and all sorts of other stuff, all of my farms have been going, which is going to be super helpful for the end results because I need all the items I can get. I also added this other tree. It makes the place look a little bit warmer, even though the backdrop is a very, very chilly looking mountainside. But that's okay, because they're probably not going to stay. I may just remove them. I think they look really out of place, but for now they're fine. I'm just going to leave them. You know, sometimes you'll get some weird trees around snowy mountains. For now they can stay. And also for now, I'm going to continue building this retaining wall. I reckon this looks right about finished. I've left the back area a little bit more plain than the rest of it, and as you go a little bit higher, a little bit further away from the back of the building, it starts to get a little bit more green. My thought is that when you're back here, you're probably not really getting all that much sunlight. It's a bit harder for stuff to grow. Whereas on the top side, even though, again, you've got snow on the mountain, let's all ignore the fact that there is snow on the mountain for a little bit, okay? Then you've got more ability for plants to grow. I think this looks pretty good, and I'll probably add some bits and pieces in the future, and probably take some bits and pieces away. I may even add some small shrubs or small trees or something like that, just to help bring it all together. But at the moment, this looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. I do see I'm going to have to lay down some more string in order to stop all of the snow from growing on all of the rocks. I'm going to wait and see what it looks like with the snow on top of it first, just in case I like the look of the snow better. Otherwise, I have plenty of string to use, so I may as well use it for something. And this right about sums up this building. Ooh, that was a nice bolt of lightning. I'm on 2 hearts, so I better eat something, just in case we get struck. Anywho, this just about does it for this build, I think. Again, like most of the other builds, I will probably add some stuff here and there, remove things here and there as I see fit, but this is basically the end result. And I'm definitely happy with it. I think it came out a lot better than what I was expecting it to. I made some interesting choices, especially with making this go a little bit further down than what I would normally have. It has added to the build rather than subtracted from it. And again, I am filming in the rain. Let me just get inside. And I think this is probably the worst I think I've ever been in making sure that I'm not recording in Minecraft rain. So hopefully, well, actually, you know what? I say that. What? Oh, shouldn't there be a bunch of archers with that horse? Wait, there was no horse there just before. So what did the lightning strike to make that horse come to life? We're gonna go back out into the rain. Yes, glorious YouTube compression is gonna do its magic. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what I was expecting. All right. Just head up here. Oh, we've got no arrows. Oh no, where did I put my arrows? Can they get through there? This could be bad. No, they can't. Okay, I need arrows. There. Whew. Let's eat some food first. Okay, so if I just saw correctly, a bolt of lightning struck the ground and created a horse out of nothing. Right? Are you with me so far? and then the same lightning struck that same horse that it just created, and then a bunch of archers came out? Is that what happened? Oh, I'm not trying to hit the horses. I want to keep the horsies. Am I gonna get it? Yeah, got him. Keep the horse alive. There should be one more. There he is. Oh, hey, buddy. I shoot down. Less likely to hit the horse, right? Okay, can I keep these horses? Are they already tamed, or do I need to tame them? Did I tell you I was bad at Minecraft? Oh, I've got an arrow in my shoulder. I'm gonna quickly go and get some more firework rockets, and hopefully I have a lead somewhere. And I have a full inventory. Let's get rid of some items. Do I need that? No. Do I need that? Yes. Do I need that? No. Do I need that? No. Do I need that? No, 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 no. I'll keep everything else. I don't need those. Right. The fastest look through chests I think I've ever done. Tell me if I miss it. Ooh. Okay, serious question for a moment. Does anyone else find it really frustrating that when I open a chest, my mouse cursor decides that it wants to be right on top of whatever is in this specific spot every single time? So then if I get a chest where... Hold on, okay, just give me... Oh, wait, 1 second. Just hold on a second. There, if I get a chest that's got like a shovel in it, I can't see any of these items anymore because the shovel is completely covering them. Is that not like the most annoying thing in the world? And is there some way I can change that, because I really don't like it? Help appreciated, thank you. I don't have any leads. There's not a single lead around here. Have I? Did I use all my leads on something? Can you make leads? L-E-A-D. Oh. Oh, you can make leads. Don't worry, I will just make some leads. Okay, got some string and need some slime balls. I'm walking really slow through that. 2 slime balls. Nah, we'll go 29. How many leads will that give me? 32 leads. That looks like enough. Oh. Please stay with there. Please stay with there. Please. Yes, they're still here. Okay. Do I have something I can attach them to? No. Yes, I do. Let's go, guys. You're mine forever now. What do you even do with skeleton horses? Is there any purpose of me doing this? Yeah, I'll leave them right here. Maybe I could make like a little haunted forest and these guys could just be roaming about in there or something. You can stay there. How would you make a haunted forest? Anyway, let's get out of this rain. Right, where was I? I was talking about... Give me a second, I've forgotten. Right, YouTube compression. YouTube compression and stuff. Yep, raining has been going for long heaps of rain recently. And YouTube is going to compress this video. Sorry about that. Right, I have slept. It is a new day, a Minecraft day that is. And more importantly, why is my copper not oxidized? Oh, right, we just had a thunderstorm. Yep, so that must have got hit by lightning. Okay, I will put a couple of lightning rods around here and make sure that doesn't happen again. What about this building? Nah, this building's fine. Looks kind of unique though. Maybe I should deoxidize a little bit of this copper, get it to more of that level. I think that could actually look kind of cool. Let's give this a go. I don't have any wax to keep this from reoxidizing, but we just like put a couple of pieces like this. How does that look? That looks kind of cool. Okay. What if I do a little bit more? Oh no, that one's too far. That's right, it'll oxidize again soon. And just maybe put a couple of patches around. So places that are weathered most would be the ones on the outside. We just weather a little bit of this. I want to get some of this top stuff, but being careful because some of this top stuff's probably less likely to oxidize. But if we just get under here, we can get a few of these. Maybe these few. How does that look? Alright, that looks kind of cool. And it's a shame I over deoxidized some of them. It's okay. I like that. It's better than just the single color. For sure, it's better than just the single color. Makes the building look a little bit older too, like it's been sitting there for a little while. Something about oxidized copper makes it look a little bit fresh. Deoxidizing some of it. Woof. Woof. Who would ever have thought? Must be a Minecraft genius. I'm sure that nobody ever in their time playing Minecraft has ever thought about deoxidizing copper like me. I must be a Minecraft professional. Have I gone too far? Nah, it still looks good. Actually, it's looking better and better the more I do it. I'm gonna stop there because I don't want to ruin it. More importantly, we need those copper rods. Don't want to start to deoxidize again. Let's just steal a couple of these. Don't know who they belong to, but let's just take them anyway. I don't know how many, I can't remember. How many coppers does it take to create lightning rods? There's just like 3 maybe? 3 coppers? Well, what, how do we make lightning? Oh, they're copper ingots. Can I get these back to being copper ingots? I can't. Do I have copper ingots? Oh, I've got tons of them. It's okay, we're safe. We are safe for now. Let's make 21 of them. What happens if I put a lightning rod near the skeleton horses? Do they turn into more skeleton horses? Or not? Maybe I should give that a go. Let me put a lightning rod right there. And right there. And let's see if they turn into more skeleton archers. Also, I think that copper rod will probably protect that building. So maybe if I just pop this one like there. Keep it, I don't know, like a little bit away. Maybe we could make it a bit of a feature and pop it right there. Yeah, that looks alright. Will that potentially ignite the tree if it's there? I don't know how copper rods work. Did I say I'm a Minecraft professional? Anyway, this has been a fairly productive episode, even though quite a lot of stuff has been done off camera. I have spent a lot of time manufacturing some more materials and getting a bit of an idea of how I'm going to go forward in the future with some of the bigger builds that I intend on doing. I would love to get some of this area really drawn together, some of these bare patches filled in with stuff, and let's make these roads look a little bit better. I'm going to leave it here for now, and that will be something that I'm going to come back to in the future. It's starting to feel quite drawn together here. Things are nice and close to each other, but there also is a bit of separation between stuff, and I would like to draw everything in together. That's something we'll probably get into in a future episode. However, we will see how we go. I really do not like that smoke. I'm definitely gonna have to change it back because that is horrendous. Well, I mean, some people might like it, I don't. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave you. Thank you for watching, and hey, if you haven't already, please subscribe, it really helps. I want to make these episodes better for you and better for me as well. And it's all just a little bit of practice. A little bit of practice makes perfect. I'm still new, I'm still starting out. I'd really love to make all of this better for both of us. So, if you subscribe, that will tell me that I am at least doing something right and that I should continue making things better. I've had fun making this episode, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See ya. Listen to my eating sound. Could you hear it? Almost non-existent. Bye.